The hijab collection coming in spring 2018. To my understanding, if you pay a little bit of attention to the writing of the video that Nike released, you will see that they literally joined Islam. They have joined, and I will mention why. So before I tell Nike why they shouldn't have done that, by that I mean having a hijab collection coming out, I will tell them where they even don't have their facts straight when it comes to their campaign. I have the video right here in front of me, and the video starts by apparently Nike was inspired by Sarah something who ran with a hijab for Olympic 2012 in London. Okay, inspired. Then it goes on to say, it's not just about providing product for Muslim and Arab women. Nike, get your facts straight. Pakistanis, Afghan people, Iranians, Muslim Indians, they're not Arab. They aren't. Pakistani people are Pakistani, Afghan people are Afghan, Iranians are Persians, and Indian people are Indian. So if this collection is specifically for Arabs, then let's play the race card, shall we? Or is that too early to do that? Because I think it's a good time. But that's the first thing I would expect a multi-billion-dollar corporation, corrupted corporation like Nike, to at least know that not all Muslim women are Arabs. So I will give you that information for free. Go ahead and use it and correct your writing. Then it goes on to say, so it's not just about making a product available for Muslim and Arab women, but I will have to read this part because I do not want to get it wrong. Pay very close attention to this. It's also giving a chance to those women who are putting off the idea of wearing the veil completely in order to compete. Did you get that? Let me repeat that. It is also giving a chance to those women who are putting off the idea of wearing the veil completely in order to compete. If you missed the point, so Nike is promoting hijab. Those Muslim women who decided to put down the veil and not wear the hijab, they are making the hijab available for them so they don't compete without the hijab. Now come out and tell me Nike didn't join Islam. Tell me Nike isn't empowering Islam. We all know how I feel about Islam, right? It's an ideology. It's a cult of murder. It kills people. Women are nothing under Islam. And Nike comes out and puts in a big font on a campaign advertising saying, to help those who decided to get rid of this symbol of oppression, which is hijab, to compete, don't worry about it. Keep on competing and we're going to provide you with the hijab so you can still be oppressed. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't care how much you care about money. I don't care how corrupted you are. But when and for how much did you sell your soul, people? For crying out loud, when did we get here that Nike freely tells on a campaign video that they are going to make sure those Muslim women who had the guts to put down their hijab and compete, they will be provided a proper hijab? I'm going to move on that video. It goes on to close the video by asking, do you like the hijab? My hero, Dr. Jimmy Glazov, pointed out a very interesting point. Do we have a choice of saying no? Do we? Because guess what? No. It's not that I don't like the hijab. It's that I hate hijab. What are you going to do about it? Stop your campaign? Not release your collection in the spring of 2018? Load of crap. Now, we established how Nike joined Islam, and I really hope, I pray to God that you will literally boycott Nike, because if their thing they can make millions out of promoting hijab and putting women who got rid of hijab back on hijab, well, we need to show them that we will never purchase anything from them again. Now, another information, because when I put out the video and I got all, worked out like now, I kept hearing, the normal argument, hijab isn't mandatory. Well, yeah, it is. It is very mandatory. And I'm going to read this, not just for those who think hijab isn't mandatory. I will read that for people at Nike who are putting hours into this whole collection. First of all, Nike, your collection isn't proper hijab. Because a proper hijab is to cover everything, including a loose garment to cover you up. You can't show any curves as a woman. The only thing you can show is the circle of your face from where your hair starts growing to your chin. Not even this area. Apparently this is way too sexy. Here to here can be shown, here to here can be shown, and your hands. This is it. What you're making, it's not hijab. But for sake of argument, I will say, okay, hijab. I want to read a verse of Quran that I have read before many times on many different programs, but I'm going to do it on this one specifically because Nike thinks they're so awesome for promoting and empowering the cult that gives women nothing, not a single right as a human being. And again, for those of you who don't know me and think I'm just going off on Nike, I am a survivor of Sharia. There are pictures of me at age 7, 8, and 9 wearing the hijab. The proper hijab. If you look at my picture, every headscarf I'm wearing, it's lower exactly to my chest. Because that's the order of Allah in Quran. And I'm going to read that. Here's what verse 31 on chapter 24 says. And tell the believing women to reduce some of their vision and guard their private parts and not expose their adornment except that which necessary appears thereof. And to wrap a portion of their head covers. This is a very important part. Their head cover, not modest clothing, not the loose garment. No, their head cover. The Arabic word used here on the verse means head cover. What covers your hair exactly. So no misunderstanding, no taking it out of context. None of that is happening. No. To wrap a portion of their head covers over their chest and not expose their adornment except to their husbands, their fathers, their husband's father, their sons, their husband's sons, their brothers, their brother's son, and list goes on to whomever else. And that's the order of Allah. Again, chapter 24, verse 31, orders a woman to cover her hair and wrap part of it down to her chest. Again, go to my page, take a look at my childhood, miserable childhood, thanks to Sharia pictures. My headscarf is down to my chest. So again, Nike, you're not doing anybody a favor. Nike, you're not following Allah's words. So wrap it up, get a grip, stop Islamization of the West. Because as long as people like me are in this country, breathing and alive, trust me, you got no chance. I'm not going to sit back and let Nike or any other corrupt billion-dollar corporation Islamize the West. No. I ran from it. I escaped. And I'm not going to back. I'm not going back to live under Sharia again. No. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not in my life. So, with that being said, those of you who watched, I appreciate it. Thank you. But watching, it's not enough. I need you to get this video out there. And again, it's not about me and my video. It's about what I just mentioned. This campaign, this collection, it's wrong in any shape or form you want to look at it. As American, as European, as Iranian, as whomever, as a human, this collection cannot come out A spring 2018 hijab collection of Nike needs to be stopped now. I have had it. Hijab is symbol of oppression. Again, in Quran, Allah says, "O Muhammad, tell your wives, and the women who believe to cover themselves up so they will be known and not be abused. For love of God, people, get this out there. Let people know Allah told women to wear the hijab. So 1, it is mandatory. 2, it is oppression, because if you don't wear the hijab, you will be abused by Muslim men, and that's not your choice. That's words of Allah. As women, I am demanding an apology from Nike for even daring bringing such an idea to the table. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Stay safe. Stay vigilant. Love you all. Tons of respect. Bye-bye.